Welcome from Munich. You have the Huawei P8 on the left and the Apple iPhone 6 on the right. Just the 6, not the 6 Plus, where you can see that, of course, the 6 is a little bit smaller because it has a smaller screen, 4.7 inches compared to 5.2 inches. Both are not even full HD. This is a full HD on the Huawei, and here we have less than full HD, but it's also smaller. But the Huawei should be also thinner with just 6.4 millimeters compared to 6.9 I think on the iPhone, but I'm not sure about that actually right now. But otherwise you can see a little bit in design they are about the same with the antenna here, little white thingies. Then also both should be champagne gold. This looks a little bit more like a silverish gold than the iPhone gold. You can see it here on the back a little bit nicer. Then we have here the 30 megapixel camera compared to only 8, and actually here the camera is sticking out, which a lot of people don't like, but here on the Huawei it doesn't stick out. But we have on both dual flash and also NFC built in, and if you compare the ports, of course we have still on the iPhone no possibility to expand the memory. In Huawei we have 16 gigs and a micro SD card slot, and then nano SIM card slot on the bottom, which of course we have also here. The on and off switches, volume rocker is on the iPhone, of course, on the other side, where we still have the mute button, which actually nobody else does anymore, I think, not even BlackBerry. Now here on the bottom we have the of course USB connectors, micro USB and the Lightning, a dual speaker for the Huawei and only a single speaker for Apple, but Apple still manages to do really awesome sound. And then we have here a headset port, which is on the Huawei, of course, on the top. So enough about that. Let's open up the camera, which actually I accidentally already opened up here on my Huawei P8. Let's unlock this and then switch to the front camera here with the Apple iPhone. Let me put something in the background that we can take maybe a picture of, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge right there. Or actually just to start off here with Selfie Mode, which you can see that if we take here both photo mode, then you can see that a little bit here that the wide angle is about the same, and the quality also, actually the wide angle on the Huawei is a lot better. You can see more of my head and the background. Maybe this way you can see it also quite good, that here the camera is a lot bigger actually on the Huawei, but yeah, let's just try to hold it the same way. Otherwise 8 megapixel camera against I think not even 5 megapixel on the Apple iPhone 6. Let's turn that around with 13 versus 8 megapixel. Actually both have the maximum display brightness if you're wondering, and we are outside, and you can see that on the Huawei the wide angle is not as good. The phone is a lot bigger in the picture and not that far away. So yeah, this was already here my comparison with the Apple iPhone 6 and the Huawei P8. It's just a really short comparison. Of course in our full review we will talk about this a little bit more. In terms of speed they feel quite good, of course, but we will see with time if the Huawei slows down a little bit. The battery is also a lot bigger with 2700 compared to not even 2000 milliamp in the Apple iPhone, but Apple still manages to really have all kinds of things already running really long. So thank you much for tuning in. If you want to see a comparison with the brand new Samsung or other devices, of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, peace and then again.